The technician pushes her glasses further up the bridge of her nose. "I imagine this isn't news to you," she says. "It isn't. In my late 20s, my hearing in my right ear began to diminish. Since I was a child, my right ear had always been my best ear, and when my hearing diminished, it was as though my ear canal had been filled with tar. My head felt lopsided, like a bucket with all the muck heaped on one side. In 2013, I went to a doctor who sent me to have a CT scan. The scan revealed something called a superior canal dehiscence, a missing bone in my right inner ear. Symptoms include diminished hearing. To a deaf man, that's a larf, like robbing someone who just had his wallet stolen. High-pitched ringing, which I've had since my late teens. Balance issues, which I haven't. And foggy thinking. Don't all writers have that? Not news, I say, but difficult to hear all the same. The technician purses her lips. I was told before that hearing aids won't help me, I say. Is that true? Yes, the technician says. I mean, you can try wearing one in your left ear, and it'll increase the volume, but the clarity won't be any better, so really it won't do you much good. What sort of options are there if I do want to try one? The technician gives me a list along with a set of brochures. Well, if you're going to be... You said you're a teacher, right? University instructor. You may want to look at other kinds of teaching solutions, she says, like sign language interpretation. I'm not fluent in ASL. Besides, no university will pay for an entire term's worth of interpretation services. She purses her lips again and hangs her head. It's both cute and annoying that she seems to bear some responsibility for the difficulties caused by my deafness. But maybe they can do something else for me. Rig up a captioning application or something, now that I have the medical documentation. She sits up straight. Sure, something will get worked out. We'll see. Thank you. I shake her hand and leave. During the previous year, I had more difficulty than usual understanding my students. I taught 4 courses during the year, and every single class I had to ask my students to repeat what they were saying, often 3 or 4 times. In one instance, late in the fall term, a student got so exasperated she rolled her eyes to the ceiling and mouthed, "Oh my God." I don't blame her. I felt the frustration and the frustration of her classmates. I hadn't taken the initiative to ensure my classes would run smoothly. I was a sessional lecturer and didn't think I had the right to ask for help, not if I wanted to be employed again. What school would spend money on accessibility supports for a sessional lecturer? The more pressing question was, what kind of support did I want? Answering the question depended on what kind of deaf man I wanted to be. One who engages mainly through orally spoken language and tries to conform to hearing normalcy, or one who engages primarily through visual language, chiefly text and captioning. In June, 2 months after my appointment at the XL Hearing Center, I sit in the waiting room of Saskatoon's best otolaryngologist. He's been booked solid for months, and his waiting room indicates it. Besides me, 7 groups of people wait to see him. 2 are families with young boys who, as evidenced by their laughter and their complete disregard for their parents' instructions, a disregard I know all too well, are clearly deaf. As I watch them, it's clear they possess the same bivouac that shelters me. The other 5 are older couples, the young and the old, the 2 most common groups affected by deafness. I look up. A voice appears to call me, but no one's looking at me. Then the otolaryngologist, a tall man who looks to be in his mid to late 30s, steps around the corner. Adam? I stand and follow him down the hall. How are you? He says, shaking my hand. Oh, you know, wondering. Come on in. He invites me into his office, which has a number of strange contraptions in it. One looks like an old stainless steel oven that's been reappropriated for burning into people's ear cavities. Another looks like a dentist's X-ray camera. What exactly did you want to talk about today, Adam? Just, I guess, options. I've been having more difficulty with my hearing in the classroom.